Hey everybody, it's Pete McGuinn with Remax. Wanted to give you a quick preview of a video that I did for a client recently that was looking to buy a home and was out of state and wanted to see it as close to in person as possible without flying into town to see it. So what I did was I went over and I made a video and I did a walk through the property, did a drive around the neighborhood, looked at a local park, and sent that all over to her. And long story short, it allowed her to get a really good understanding of what the home was and put in an offer and actually get the property. So it was hugely successful. And just an example of one of the things that I like to do for my customers when they're not able to see it in person. So I wanted to give it here as a preview. I went ahead and I did take out all the talking points that I made because they were kind of specific to that particular home and what I thought we should do going in. But I wanted to show the overall video so you can get an understanding of a service that I offer for anybody who may be traveling, living out of state, or at the beach in the summertime. It's just one of the things I like to do is set myself apart to ensure that you are seeing the homes either in person or in video for the properties that you want to see when you want to see them. So if you have any questions afterwards, feel free to reach out. Again, Pete McGuinn, Remax, and I hope you enjoy this video. At the start of the video, I wanted to touch on the fact that there were 2 reserved parking spots. This home was in a townhouse community, so parking can be challenging at times depending on what the situation is. So I wanted to touch on right up front the fact that there were 2 spots available for this particular unit. I also like to do a walk around of the exterior to start. You can see that it was an end unit. It backed up to the woods. What the materials were on the exterior of the home, get you a view of the deck from down below, and gives you a really good understanding of what it is that you'll be looking at from that property if you were to buy it. Next, I went into the property to get all of the angles possible so you could kind of see from all different viewpoints what the house looked like, felt like, what the layout was like. Sometimes when just looking at photos on an MLS page, it gets a little hard to really understand what the true flow of the property is. So for this case and all videos, I like to try to do a walk around, look in all the closets, check out all of the angles of the room so you get a really good understanding of what the layout is and if it fits your needs. Just from an entertainment standpoint, I do like to use music in the background of the videos as well, because they can be kind of long if I'm getting all the angles and all of the different rooms, inside, outside, etc. So I do use that background music like you can hear at this video as well to try to keep things kind of moving along throughout the video. With this home, I wanted to come out on the deck. We looked at it from down below with the exterior view, but up here I wanted to give a view of what it would be like on the deck of the property itself, looking down, looking at both sides at the neighbors and into the woods to make sure, again, that it gave the right feel for what this person was looking for. With this particular property, it had a full bathroom in the basement, so I wanted to make sure that they noticed the 2 steps up and that the ceiling height got a little bit low because of those steps, again, so they can make an educated decision on if that worked for them or not. During the videos, I try to touch on where the utilities are in the basement, typically where the electrical panel is, look in all closets, just because you're looking at it from a video standpoint and not a marketing video standpoint, but more of a educational video standpoint from the viewpoint of, does this home work? Is this layout going to work? All the things that you'd be able to see in person, but if you're not able to get there in person, I want to be your eyes and look at all the corners. With this particular property, because it was in a townhome community, I wanted to do a quick walk drive around the neighborhood so you get a feel for what it looks like outside of just the exterior and interior of the home, as far as what does the layout of the neighborhood look like. With this, I wanted to show the customer what was the look and feel of the neighborhood, even outside of the little community, what was the distance to the local park. So with this dash cam, I was able to give a driving simulation, if you will, of what it would be like coming in and out of the neighborhood for them. For this particular customer, I knew that they had a dog, so going to the closest local park was something I knew would be important for them to not only know distance-wise, but where it was locationally. So as I said in the beginning of the video, this is just one way I try to set myself apart from the competition. So if this style of video is something you think would be useful to you in your home search, feel free to reach out. Pete McGuinn, RE/MAX. Thanks so much.